It's unlike any other in sport. As both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington Redskins and the Baltimore Ravens. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They go play action with Haskins. Catch is made. It's Harmon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down, Washington.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Complete. Richardson has it. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. On the ground, it's Geis. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Fucking Jimmy Smith can't be making hits like that. It's fucking retarded.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down.
You gotta catch that, kid. That's bullshit.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they
that's fucking bullshit.
How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
What do you got here? See, that's absolutely bullshit. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not fair.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Jackson. That's caught. It's Coleman. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. He finds Coleman. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Completes it to Coleman. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Jackson. It's caught by Coleman. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sidelines thinking to themselves,
holy fuck, man.
Let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson.
Man, are you fucking kidding me, man?
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. Jackson and the offense come up 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Strong safety Landon Collins, the one who got a hand in there, knocked it away.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your...
And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 79 yards. And the Redskins have taken the lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up.
Man, fuck that!
MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Holy Christ, man!
It'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
Forget the idea of flipping the field. They have now put themselves in a position to score points with that big-time return.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. This is Coleman.
Talk that, man. Coleman is fucking 73 overall. He can't make that fucking catch.
Drove it with excellent pace.
Fucking stupid, man.
Right there to move the sticks.
They'll run on first down. It's Ingram, and able to surge forward for about 5
Fucking
yards
Mark.
down to the 10. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the buses.
They run for the first time with Justice Hill. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That backs them up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And
Fuck,
he can't
man.
quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Ingram.
Fuck, dude. Come on, boys. Fucking bitch-ass line.
Mark Ingram, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Nice no play.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drives exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Haskins.
Come on, dude.
He goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He's got a man.
Fucking right, you got him, man.
Give him 30 yards there.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense is already
I'll
warming
take
up on
that
the
every
sideline,
time.
ready to come out. So much for that 3-and-out. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Here's a throw out wide to Quinn. And he'll maybe get back
I
to the
threw
line
it
of
right
scrimmage,
away,
but no
man.
more than that. So they decline it, and they choose to not give him that down back.
And I think that's the key to everything there. They didn't give up any yardage even on the completed pass. Don't give them an extra down in order to try and pick up a 1st.
Following the penalty, it's Geis. He'll be taken down at
I
the
can't really
48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Man, see? What the fuck, man? How are they able to stay on my guys that good?
And all of his 340-pound
Holy
glory
fuck.
gets the sack.
Well, how about that?
The coverage is bullshit.
Set on defense, 6 defensive
Fucking
backs.
crack, fucking coverage like that. That doesn't make sense.
Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline.
Everyone's fucking covered?
So the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet. And see
Oh, my God.
When you scored points, it's a
Fucking
whole lot
bullshit,
better
man.
view than when you're
Fucking
trying to
nickel and
figure out how to
dime.
fix things there.
A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll go with Hill here on first down.
Oh, my God.
And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's
By
a
the face mask? No fucking doubt, man. Are you
Indeed,
joking?
Here come the flags. Well,
I don't
we
even
looked at
have
each other
strip
right
ball
away. We knew
on.
that flag was coming out.
Like,
I
look.
always enjoy the conversation post.
Balance.
Because officials
Balance.
always tell you, I
It
don't
says
wanna throw
fucking
the flag,
balance.
But you caused the play.
What do you
did it.
fucking
I had
mean?
to.
Absolute fucking bullshit, man.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended target was Corey Coleman. And it's 2nd down. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Jackson options out left. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Jackson from the shotgun.
That's fucking bullshit, man. Fucking bullshit. Absolute fucking bullshit.
Hollywood, Marquise Brown. His 2nd touchdown on the season as the Ravens push further out in front.
Absolute fucking
Tucker with
bullshit,
the extra
man.
point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Back to the ground on first. It's Geis. And he'll be limited to a short
making
gain
fucking
up to about
plays
the
that fucking middle
34-yard line.
linebackers can make.
Tavon Young
Fucking
in on the
stupid,
tackle.
man.
They
Playing
try to quick
swing
hitter
line,
inside,
fucking
but
guy
that
can
one
get
was
through.
swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team Defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And they've got it well
97 way back there. Yeah, okay.
Before it's all said and done. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Fucking retired it,
and
man.
A short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Geis, and he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Redskin 1st down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And they'll get this down to the 10. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
And here he'll get it down to the 7.
No.
And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. 2nd down, Haskins. And
Yeah, call PI, man. Fucking
we
kidding
do
me.
have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. On the ground, Geis, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point good by Hopkins, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the
Man, you
second
got
half,
it.
so
This is fucking crazy,
opportunity
man.
for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson, throwing again. This one complete to Coleman.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
On 3rd down, Mark Ingram. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on fourth. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson.
Fucking bullshit, man. I don't know why he's fucking going for it.
To the 32, good enough for a first down. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. On first down, Ingram, and only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Strip the ball. Strip that football.
Here's Jackson to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. From the gun, Jackson. Over the middle, complete.
Fucking
It's
Christ,
Andrews.
man.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts.
Guy gets the ball back at fucking halftime, goes for 4 in
14
seconds.
seconds to go in this first half. And what can they do here on 2nd and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal. Now it's Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown.
Man, he switches every fucking time.
Corey Coleman in the final seconds of the first half as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards, as he'll get this only back to the 20. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On second down, Ingram. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram.
Yeah, he's got to drop that ball at some point, man.
There to make the tackle.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
In your face.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll be brought down right at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Now Jackson on first down. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Jackson. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. 56, the mark, boy. 56. Check 56. Check the out. Check the out. Check the out.
To throw again is Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Matthew Ioannidis picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a 1-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, here's Haskins.
Fuck,
and his
man.
throw's going to
Get
be
separation,
incomplete.
man.
Kelvin Harmon, the man he was looking for. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Now, that's absolutely terrific technique right there by the corner. Exhibit A. Zone coverage, knew where his man was in relation to the football at all times, and made a nice play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. 3rd down, here's Haskins. Oh,
Man, fuck that, man.
Almost intercepted.
Fucking
They would've
retired
loved the
it,
first
man.
pick of the game there, but at least it does get him to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There was nothing available there for him.
21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive. As
Fucking running side to sidelines. You can't do that. That's literally against the
So
rules.
from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try to get the offense going with Hill. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
56.
Back to the ground, this time with Ingram.
Holy fuck, I would have lost
But
my
not
shit if
before
he
they're
broke
inside
that.
the 25. 16 yards, a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Mike 56. Mike 56. Watch the run. Watch the run.
They go play action with Jackson. He'll have a first down inside
What the fuck was that?
And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. Got a guy that has some precision.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Ingram with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year as the Ravens push further out in front.
Fucking cheese, man. Why was his quarterback drop back that fucking fast? That's part of the formation? I don't think so.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Left. Go.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They go play action with Haskins. And he almost intercepted.
No doubt.
They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
No doubt he's close right there. Fucking crazy, man.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. Complete. Richardson
He always has a fucking guy there, man. You play me in man coverage all game?
First at about the 21. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's
Play me in
Tressway
fucking
now.
man the whole game.
He's been terrific
Fucking
so far.
cheating, man.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away.
Clearly not even following the rules.
It's taken on the 25.
He's getting fucking viewed, I'll tell you that for free.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
We ain't giving up nothing today. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Hill. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Any team that runs the toss and runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
Not today, you are. Not today.
Boston Scott, his first carry. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They go again with Scott. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Ravens on third down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 9.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And that will be incomplete. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Got an open man. It's Harmon. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Now Haskins to throw it. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Fielded just inside the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Justice Hill, his first touchdown here of the new campaign as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 24. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line.
The Redskins take over first and 10. Let's go! At their own 18-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Haskins now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. On first down, it's Haskins. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
Haskins gets this to Reed, and he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Geis. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give the Redskins 13 there and a first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. On the carry, it's Love. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Geis with a carry on 2nd down. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens' 24.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Haskins on 3rd down. Jordan Reed has it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit. Now the Redskin offense will stay out there and go for 2.
Watch the screen. Hey, switch gears. Switch gears.
From the gun, it's Haskins. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Let's go. Come on, get team on it. Get team on it. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Shift, shift.
Now a first down carry. It's Hill. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Again, it's Hill. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they take a knee. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. On second down, it's Hill. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Going again on the ground here with Hill. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will make this now a 19-point advantage. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good 3-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They'll run with Geis. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Baltimore, they use the favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Washington, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.